During dinner, my wife's sister yelled from the kitchen, "I thought you two were trying for a baby." I looked up from my plate. "We are." "Why?" Tessa walked in slow, holding something behind her back. "Then explain this." She said, a small pink case on the table. A birth control pack, half the pills gone. I stared at it. My wife, Nadia, went completely still. Tessa kept her eyes on her sister. "I am an OB nurse. I know exactly what this is, Nadia. And I know it was sewn into the lining of your purse." My stomach dropped. "That is not mine." Tessa flipped the case over. "Refilled every month for 14 months. Same pharmacy. Your name on the label." I felt the room tilt. 14 months of pills. 2 years of trying for a baby. It all clicked. I stood up slow. "I gave myself hormone injections every morning for 2 years. My voice cracked. I turned to Nadia. "You watched me do it. You handed me the needle some days, and you have been taking these the entire time?" She backed away from the table. "Hands up. It is not what you think." "Then explain why birth control is hidden in your purse while I bruised my own stomach for 2 years." She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. I spoke for her. "I quit the night shifts, Nadia, because you said the stress was ruining our chances. I sold my truck for the first round of treatment." Her mother's hand went to her chest. "I stopped seeing my friends. I stopped everything. I thought my body was the problem. I thought I was the one who was broken." Nadia tried to speak. "I never asked you to." "Shut up." Her father's voice came through. Low. Dangerous. Nadia's mouth snapped shut. I kept going. "I let your mother pay for 3 rounds of IVF, 16,000 each, from her retirement. She drained her account while you were swallowing those every single night. Why? Why would you do this?" Nadia was shrinking, shoulders curling in. She had no answer. Not yet. I turned to her mom. "You remember the last appointment? You held my hand in the waiting room and said, maybe it just was not God's plan." Nadia sat right there and let you believe it. She let you believe it was me. Her mom looked at Nadia. Her eyes were furious. Nadia stared at the floor. My voice broke. "We painted the spare room. We bought the crib. I built it myself. I was building a nursery for a baby you made sure would never come. Why? Answer me right now." Her father put both hands flat on the table, shaking with rage. "Tell him," he said. That is when Tessa spoke again, her face hard. "Nadia, is this about Reyes?" The whole table went still. Nadia's head snapped up. "Tessa, stop. Is this about Reyes?" My head turned. "Reyes, our doctor? The fertility doctor?" Tessa would not look away from her sister. "I saw his car at her hotel. Twice. She told me it was a support group." I covered my mouth. Nadia was pale now, sweat on her forehead. "It is not like that." I grabbed her phone off the table. "Let us see then." Nadia lunged for it. Tessa stepped in front of her and blocked her. "Do not." Nadia stumbled back. I put in the password and opened the messages. I found his name, a long thread, hearts, kiss marks. Almost there. Soon. I started reading them out loud. "Did the transfer clear?" "Yes, 16,000. Same as last time. Perfect. 2 more rounds and the clinic debt is gone. He still thinks it failed on its own." Her mother let out a sob. Nadia's voice cracked. "Please, let me explain." "Explain what?" I screamed. Then I found the worst one. My hands were shaking, but I read it. "This is from the day of the last ultrasound, the one where Reyes told me there was no heartbeat. The day I sat in my truck and cried for an hour." I looked at her. "You wrote to him. Did you see his face when you said no heartbeat?" I almost lost it. He really believes every word. Easiest money we have ever made. Her mother stood, walked over, and slapped her hard. Nadia's cheek went red. She grabbed it. Her father's voice was barely a whisper. "You are not my daughter." Nadia was crying now. Real tears. "Dad, please, do not say that." I kept going. "Your mother gave us $48,000. You and that man split it while I injected myself in the dark every morning. You let me think I was broken so you could keep the lie running." Nadia slid down the wall and sat on the floor, head in her hands. Tessa already had her phone out. "I am calling the police. Reyes is going down with you." Nadia looked up, panicked. She scrambled up and bolted for the garage door, but her father was already there, arms crossed, blocking it. "Move, Dad, please." "You are not going anywhere." She tried to shove past him. He grabbed her arm and pushed her back into the wall. Before she could recover, he pinned her there. Nadia gasped. "Dad, please, you do not understand." "I understand everything now." He did not move.